matter what. If they win, they're going to burn down Philadelphia. If they lose, they're going to burn down Philadelphia. Let's go Shuttle and Killer here on Eclipse. Why are so many of the games in the last couple days on Eclipse as well? Alright. Wait, did I say Shuttle? I said Shuttle, right? Yeah, I did. Top right, it's a purple Protoss player. It's Shuttle. Bottom left, it's Killer. So it's yellow versus purple here. Prediction getting all the way fired up. I don't know. I think certain cities are right up there with British soccer hooligans, Christian. I don't think every city is, right? I think Philly's up there, though. I don't know. Did they not? Was it not that bad when they won? They were in the Super Bowl last year, Dollarfield. It's a rematch, right? It's the same thing this year as last year. It's Eagles versus Chiefs, 2024 and 2025. Chiefs won last year. And I don't know. It's a good question. How much did the Eagles fans burn down their own city after they lost that Super Bowl? I'd have to look it up. I'm forgetting. Oh, thanks for notifying me that I'm live on YouTube. YouTube, I appreciate it. Hatch first and Killer. Going into the pool, probe scouts to see what is up. And what is up is a Zealot is on the way. Overlord sees it coming in. He's like, well, my pool's not done yet. Annoying, but not going to win the game with a single Zealot. Not at this level. No fires in Philadelphia last Super Bowl, huh? Bummer. Vancouver had some unrest after the Canucks lost the Stanley Cup Finals. Well, Canadian soccer hooligans. Canadian hockey hooligans. That's what I meant to say, because we were talking about the Stanley Cup. Alright. So far, so good. Zealot's going to take some HP off of this third, but that's about it. We're not worried about it if we are, in fact, Killer in this game. And we are Killer in this game. Cannon coming up because he forced the Zerg player to make a bunch of lings. They're going to go across the map. They're going to set up a contain. They're going to try to pick off probes and Zealots that are still coming across the map. Oh my gosh, 2 more Zealots. Okay, this is going to delay some stuff. We don't have a Cyber Core yet because we're making so many Zealots. This is interesting all of a sudden. This is more than the usual number that we get. Zealots cruising into the third. 3 Zealots against 5 Zerglings. They don't want to fight that. Holding the ramp. And do we send this guy in to go against the drones and hold the ramp with these 2 guys? I think we do. This is very smart. And then sending the Zealots into the third base. Trying to keep Killer distracted. Having to use drones to get through the wall. And they do get through the wall. This guy ends up getting 0 kills. He's a fox inside of the hen house. And he ends up killing 0 of the drones because he doesn't have speed, and drones are fast, and they're good at running away, and slow Zealots, dude. Is he sending out more slow Zealots? More slow Zealots. But look at this. Oh, wait. Cyber Core was done a little bit earlier than I thought it was. So there's your Stargate. There's your Spire. The timings actually work out pretty well. I'm not going to change it too much. Citadel, great. Giving these Zealots speed post-mortem doesn't really work. But, hey, current Zealots can get them. Hatchery's down about less than 50% health here at the third. That is squishable. Throwing up a macro hatch. Throwing up a macro hatch. Throwing up a Hydra Den. So probably not going to invest a ton into mutas here, but sometimes I'm wrong about how many mutas a Zerg player is going to make in a PvZ. So it is a +1 Corsair. Let's place some bets on that, right? How many mutas are going to get thrown up right now? The answer is 0. It's Scourge for the moment. Doesn't mean you can't make some Mutalisks later. That is the power of tech structures for Zerg, is the presence of a Spire makes a tech switch incredibly easy. Ah, good old Coke Zero Cherry. Man, I went to the store last night to pick up some stuff for tacos because the kids decided they want tacos for dinner. And we were already out anyway, so it wasn't a big deal. But yeah, I went to Walmart to get some stuff, and I checked to see if they had a Cherry Coke Zero. Nothing. No Cherry Coke Zero. Not in 2-liter bottles. None in 12-pack cases. It was insane. They had everything else. They had regular Coke. They had vanilla Coke. They had Cherry Vanilla Coke Zero. They had all the different kind of Cokes you could ever want, except for the one that I want. And maybe it goes to show that it's the best, because they can't keep it in stock, apparently. It is the most popular. Therefore, it is the best. That's how that works, right? Yeah, I've tried Ben & Jerry's before. Christian, fairly expensive. Not really my favorite thing, but I've had it. They've got them like in pints at the grocery stores and stuff, so that's usually been my experience. Here's the Corsair Ball. Here's the classic attack at the third base. Kill the Overlords while the Hydras are busy dealing with all of the Zealots. So he does chase all of the Overlords away. Usually you have a DT up here, though. And then the DT walks in and starts killing stuff. Or maybe just jumping on this giant ball, not worrying about the 3 Hydras on the ground. The supply block is brutal. 22 available supply. That's the kind of stuff that can win you a game as a Protoss in a PvZ. Knocking the Zerg down to 22 available supply at 9 minutes. He's got to spend so much more money making Overlords now. It's going to slow down his ability to make drones and Hydras. Killer's like, I gotta get some damage on the other side, man. Oh, free High Templar is free, though. Dude, he doesn't even have Storm yet. Oh, that sucks. Came out on the wrong side of the tracks. Killer says, all right, you don't have Storm yet. Quick. Take out upgrades. Quick. Oh, he already has the +1 attack upgrade. I don't even know if there was an upgrade going into there. Quick. Snipe down the cannons. Quicklings, get in there. This is a pretty aggressive counterattack, obviously, by Killer. He doesn't have any upgrades on the Hydras. He's got the range upgrade. Working on a +1 attack. Getting Lurkers, too. I don't know if he can get in here against these 5 cannons, but maybe... Oh, if the Zealots are here, too, though. I think if it was just the cannons, he could get in. He's taking a 4th base. He's trying to make up for lost time here and lost income here by going to more income, going to the Lurker aspect, and maybe setting up a contain. More Hydras back home to defend against the Corsairs this time. Only 4 left in the ball, but 4 +1 Corsairs. Little bit intense. Singularity Charge getting tossed up now. Worried about the Lurker aspect, because if it was just plain Hydra, there'd be more Hydras here than there are now, and there probably wouldn't be a 4th base if we were skipping the Lurker aspect. So he knows Dragoons are going to be amazing here. Way better than the Zealots, at least, against a ton of Hydra Lurker. Also, the Psystorm, which he has, which he's had for a minute, which he has exactly 0 storms available here. He's close. 70, 70. They're all around 70 energy, but they need that 75, so it's going to take a couple ticks, and they will get there. But yeah, 4th base looking good. Hydras. Yeah, it wasn't a good idea to dodge in there anyway 2 or 3 minutes ago. So, like, doing it now is a worse idea. I love that he's... I mean, usually you're really concentrated on killing Overlords like this if you have DTs to take advantage of the lack of detection, but he's not building DTs today. I'd almost feel like it's a fake out. He's trying to make... Oh, there are the Lurkers, though. Trying to make Shuttle, or trying to make Killer think that he's making DTs by sniping these Overlords like this, but not so much. Not even a single one. Observatory's not done. Cannon's doing a lot of the heavy lifting here. Man, if you could drop some Lurkers in here, take down that Observatory, that could be interesting, but Observers are on the way anyway, so it's a little bit too late for that. Overlords clumping up as they do because they're flying units. Corsairs also clump up as they do. But yeah, I posted in the Discord server last night in the other video games channel a review for a 2002 RTS that was a bit of a StarCraft clone in a lot of ways, made by another South Korean game publishing company called, what was it called, Dad? Aatrox. And yeah, it just makes you really appreciate a lot of the polish that Blizzard put on Brood War back in 1998 that a lot of game companies couldn't match even 4 years later, which from 98 to 2002 was a long time in video game development. A lot of evolution came through that. Yeah, just a lot of little things, right? Like the mission briefings are largely just text you gotta read. There's no voice acting. There are hardly any cinematics at all. And again, this is 2002. So, yeah, if you just can't quite handle what Blizzard was doing in 98, what are you doing? Although that's a high bar, to be fair. Third Nexus coming in here from Shuttle. Are we Hydra Lurkering Killer? You're one of the players that does like to Hydra Lurker with no defilers at all, period. And then the Psy Storms just absolutely ruin ya. Waiting until the Storms are gone to bring that group in. The Storms are not gone. There are, oh boy, like 3 more Storms left in this group. There's one. Dodge. Shuttle, not panicking, holding them in reserve. Where's 2? Psy Storm number 2, and then number 3. Psy Storm number 3. We holding it. Yeah, he's back here. There's number 3. So we're out of Psy Storms now. Hold on a second. Lurker's getting up. They can take a single cannon. How many Lurker Spines from 4 Lurkers does it take? 1, 2, 3 Lurker Spines. Gotta get up this ramp. Can't let these Lurkers deny this base entirely. Obs, they do manage to get in there just fine. Another Psy Storm comes in because, well, we got more Psy Storm. More High Templar keep coming out. Killing the HT is pretty awesome, though. So holds on to the 3rd base. That was a pretty concerted attack to wipe it out. Still, this 4 Corsair ball is kind of awesome. 2 kills, 3 kills, 2 kills. What do we got other here? 2 kills. So, I mean, that's Overlords. That's a lot of dead Overlords for these guys. And I guess Scourge, too. Hydra Lurker, order of the day. Unless, nope, that's not a Queen's Nest. Production tab says no Queen's Nest anywhere, no Hive. Killer is trying the old patented Hydra Lurker shenaniganry against a Tier 3 Protoss, which he's on a timer, folks. Got about 2 minutes to go, I think. If he can win here in 2 minutes, it's gonna be okay. I don't know that I see it. But you know Falcon's pessimism about this strategy, right? It's not, again, not that it doesn't ever work. You just got to win with it before now. There we go. Setting up yet another. Ooh, double expanding. Thinking about it anyway. Taking this 5 o'clock position. It is a Queen's Nest. Oh, 1630 Queen's Nest. That feels late. I don't know if I like it. This is a really vulnerable position here on in Killer's game. He is getting Sunkens up. He recognizes he's in a really tough spot here because he says, oh, okay, not getting Hydro Lurker done. Got to get into Hive here at 17 or 18 minutes. What's up, Nibbler? He's just sunkening and lurkering up so hard. Because he knows he can't do this with just Hydra Lurker anymore. And if he loses his bases, he's done. So he's in a desperate race to get a Hive, to get a Defiler Mound, to get Dark Swarm and Plague out. And then he can continue this game. But for now, he's got to hole up. He's got to turtle up behind Lurkers and Hydras and Sunkens. Honestly, some Sunkens at this base would not be amiss either. Gotta get some of that, because Shuttle's expanding again to this 12 o'clock spot. Yeah, no Niduses, no ability to move units quickly from any one place to another here. Shuttle's gotta go. And the thing is, you don't know that unless you're scouting perfectly with your obs, and it's hard to do when it's a Hydra army with a ton of Overlord support, right? So he's engaging in here. And he's like, all right, no Plague's getting tossed now. No Dark Swarm is here either. These Lings are not Adrenal. I got to feel good about this. Comes in, gets a Storm down, falls back. Okay, good. Keeping these High Templar alive to fight another day is awesome. Killer is not a moving everything, right? He's trying to bait out Storms early so that then the Lurkers can come in and not eat Storms, but Shuttle's got Storms for days. Although, is he out? He might be out. He's out. He's out of Storms. Oh, no. Look at this transfer of drones right through the active war zone. But he knows there's no Storms left because there would have been one by now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get him. Yes. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Hey, he's getting up here into this left side base. This hatchery that took so much damage earlier in the game is now under attack again. These Lurker eggs might be a bit of a problem here. What a scrappy battle this is. Hydra Lurker trying to get over here and save this base. New Storms coming in. New reinforcements from the other side from Shuttle. This third hatch is gonna die. Lurkers not burrowing in. Killer's worried about too much up. Then the burrow happens. Do we have any obs remaining? We've got a bunch of obs remaining. Good. And, okay, got those Lurkers out. Another Lurker comes out. The Hydras are distracting, though. Lurker burrows in again. Did the obs get sniped? Okay, saving the macro hatch is awesome. Main hatch is gone. Not as big a deal if you have a macro hatch right there. And Killer does clean it out. Corsair Ball down to 3 now. Getting another Overlord. And then, don't fly right into the Hydras. 4 kills, 2 kills, 1 kills. Whew. The good news for Killer is that his Hive is done. He's getting Adrenal. Maybe a little bit delayed on the Defiler Mound. Not seen. There we go. There it is. Mutating in here at 20 minutes. Feels late, but once these Lings have Adrenal, that's going to change it too. Yeah, it's getting tough now. These are Adrenal Lings. You're noticing more Lings added into the composition. All right, Shuttle. You did your best there to wipe that base out, hold it, and maybe not kill her down enough to where you could beat him. But for now, it's not looking good. Adrenal Lings, Defiler Mound finishing up. We've got Consume starting momentarily. This is looking pretty good for Shuttle, though. Once again, Lurkers burrowing in amongst the Archons and the Zealots. They're not going to get too many spines out before they die, and this base is in a lot of trouble. Oh, boy. Shuttle, so he doesn't manage to take out the third entirely, but... oh, he's not even running the drones at this point. This Archon casually, 4 kills. More drones, equal worker count, though. Counterattack into the 12 o'clock, though. He says, I can't save that base, but if I can take down this one... hurry! Hurry, Psystorm, all the things. One more storm available. Does get it down. Doesn't even Dark Swarm it because he doesn't have it yet. Crushes. Nexus down. Base trade is complete. Adrenal Lings with +1 attack, plus a little Hydra Lurker support is awesome. Sniping that dude. This Archon is not going to fully summon at all. So yeah, base wiped out like it wasn't even there. Base wiped out like it wasn't even there. It's getting economically dicey for both players right now. Shuttle's on one mining base, and there's a little bit of minerals here in the natural base for Killer. His third base is mining. His fourth base is pretty happy. So I think Killer's economic advantage here is pretty good. Army value much bigger for Shuttle right now. 160 to 113 overall. Worker count is too close for that to be a difference. And on a rampage now, Shuttle counterattack. Cracklings, no, Cracklings not against a Zealot Archon group. That is kind of your kryptonite. Speaking of which, there's a new Superman movie by James Gunn, directed by James Gunn, coming out this year. Could be pretty good. I'm not going to watch it opening night, but ooh, those Zealots got murked. A lot of Protoss coming in, mostly Lings and Lurkers. Reinforcements heading off the other reinforcements coming into this base. Dark Swarm Archon charges in and then charges out. Doesn't like what he sees here. But look at this transition into Archon's late game by Shuttle. Shuttle knows how to play PvZ late game. He knows what to do, but man, the Hydras plus the Cracklings keeping those Archons busy. Killer holds on to it. 9-kill Archon trying to take down a Macrorage. Zealots get on top of a bunch of those drones. Hold on. Hold on. 32 workers remain. That's a big hit to the economy here from Killer. He can replace those drones pretty easily, but also he needs army value. Replacing the 12 o'clock Nexus, replacing the 5 o'clock Hatchery too is Killer. Ugh. Great Psy Storms there. Archons getting High Templar getting killed as well. Plagued up. Really only caught that Archon. Not the best plague I've ever seen. Not a single Zealot caught that plague. That's amazing. Okay, that one caught one Zealot. At least that's worth some damage. Absolutely amazing. Desperately holding this base. It's alive. We have 2 probes mining at it. It's a lot of Zerg, though. 14-kill Archon. 1-kill Archon here. Dark Swarm is up. Ah, he gives it up. No, Shuttle. Shuttle, come on, man. Loses it. This base is alive. No active mining happening. Saving grace for Shuttle. Look at these Plague Zealots charging bravely into battle. There's nothing defending this base anymore. Well, that's because it's basically mined out. But still, Zealots are all sorts of weak and plagued. And they're not great fighters against these Cracklings anyway. More Hydras coming in from the top side. And Shuttle, no, Shuttle can't do it. No, Shuttle's done. I think that's it. He's mining here. It's very close to mined out. There are 2 mineral patches left at that place. No real mining there. Baby bits of mining here. Man, these Corsairs have been around for a hot minute. They're only ever given +1 attack. They're gonna die now. This one's still alive since the 20-minute mark of the day. 2 Zealots, 3 Zealots come down and shut down. Dude, they walked right through those Lurkers as they were burrowing. Lurkers are gonna save the hatch. Yeah, Plague, another Plague. This is insane. Sounds good, Connor. Happy Tuesday. Happy day number 90 of the Fuss. Shuttle's desperately long-distance mining. That's how dire the situation for is for him right now. This is the only income that he has. is the long distance mining. Killer, at least he's got local mining here. Not a ton of minerals there. This is mined out. There's 36 minerals there, and he's mining here with 3 drones. So local mining is always vastly superior to long distance mining. I suppose if you have enough probes, it's the same, depending on the distance you're running, but look at this. It's basically, this is kind of the same thing. If every mineral patch is being actively harvested with no downtime, then it's the same deal. All right, Ling's jumping into it. What's up, Ganon? You must have an amazing PBT to start the stream today. Holy crap, it was amazing. Sins versus Royal. You should go back and watch that one. Lots of recalls. So many recalls. Tons of fun. Yeah, this Hydra Ball, as always, good answer to the Archons. All right, late game Protoss, a lot of Archons, more Hydras coming into it. Yeah, Shuttle's done. Shuttle's done. Long distance mining is shut down. Shuttle has no income at all. And Killer's mining with 2 workers here. 10 workers here. I don't know. Shuttle's feeling stubborn to me right now. I don't see it. If you see it, let me know in the comments. Chat, tell me how this is a win. Obs even gets sniped out. I mean, come on. Obs gets sniped. Everything's plagued. Every Archon is plagued hilariously. He doesn't have any detection. The only way he can kill... Yeah, blind storming. I mean, not blind storming. You know where they are. You can see where the spines are coming from. No Reaver, no party. Yeah, Shuttle, where are your Reavers, man? Yeah, he's got to make another obs. That delays his ability to make a new Nexus here anyway. This is amazing. Ooh, wait, hold on. Is he bringing everything to attack this base and kill it? I kind of like this. It's pulling the boys, except it's pulling the probes. Look at this. These lurkers swinging down here to help defend this really, really important base. He gets 2 of the 3 lurkers into position, burrows on the high ground. Oh, no, these probes are coming down here. What does this do for you? What is... Oh, I guess he's mined out of minerals. No, he's not. Why does he think this is a better idea? I guess now we can simultaneously threaten this base and long-distance mining from this base, but... I don't know if I agree with that. Defending this base like his life depends on it, because it kind of does. Lurker making sure we can't re-expand up here or long-distance mine up there. I'm going to try to storm up this ramp. But man, storming up these ramps. Getting up a ramp is hard in the best of times when you're Protoss. When you have a maxed out army. Obs, no snipe. Beautiful obs micro here. I don't know. Obs, don't fly into your own storm, please. He's trying to keep it active. More cracklings running up here. There's a DT back this way. He'll take some spines from the lurkers. He's not detected, but splash damage still works. This DT putting in a ton of value right now inside that Dark Swarm. Hang on a second. He gets up the ramp very, very patiently. Crushes everything defending it. Shuttle. Shuttle, 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 shuttle. Taking down every last bit of dronage here in this final base. The hatchery goes down. Drones running for it. No, absolutely not. No drones may escape this position. And now there's no income for anybody except for the long distance mining of Shuttle here. This is insane. Killer has enough money to build a new hatch. And he's going to do it. There you go. Up at the 12 o'clock position. Big crackling run out. Trying to get a surround on these Archons and kill them. Killer's got a pretty scary Ling Lurker army too. Fall back. Keep the Archon alive. He does stay alive. No shield batteries for him. That'd be incredible. And now the probes, the long distance mining of the probes is getting murderized. Archons, cover it. Lings, lurkers, one defiler remaining here. They might fall back to defend their last base. Plague catching the DT, and the DT gets picked out by the cracklings. That DT was really valuable for the Protoss there. This game is bonkers good. Archons inside the Dark Swarm. Defiler dies. Lings jump in there. Archons massacre all of them. The Psy Storm, amazing too. It's 61 to 29 overall supply. Lurkers getting trapped between cannons and Archons. The Psy Storm chasing them away, eating Psy Storms, trying to burrow. Did Shuttle somehow pull off this game? I do not know. This is it. Is this it? He's got Lurkers. He's going after the long distance mining probes, which is incredibly smart. This base is so almost done, but hold on. 3 Archons gonna try to shut it down with 1 Lurker defending at the same time. Obs, no! Obs gets picked off. The Scourger, like, oh, the Scourge died. Going after a bunch of these workers. 13 drones remaining. They don't want to try to take down the hatch. They don't have enough HP for it. Look how low their shield counts are. 4, 5, and 116. Killer GG's out. And Shuttle wins it somehow, some way. What is this? What is this? What is this timing? Hold on. Oh, I guess the DT was coming in here to... Did he know this DT was here? He doesn't have any obs. He chased the Archons away, and then he's like, GG, I'm done. I guess, I mean, yes, this guy's going to come in here and kill all 3 of these drones. He's probably going to take down the hatchery, too. Overlords are cruising that way. I don't know if he has enough time to take down the hatchery. But he can't do anything to stop the long-distance mining. I guess maybe a couple Lurkers hang on. Did a couple Lurkers die down here recently? Was that pretty much the last of the army? Right. 29, 32. Okay, so we go 32 here. There were, right? This whole thing happens. We saw this happen. All these Lings die a little bit unnecessarily, in my opinion. It's kind of sloppy by Killer. In fairness, he's fighting against Archon Psystorm with Zerglings, so can't hate on him in too much there, right? Yeah, I mean, that's the death of every single Zergling. And then these Lurkers are doing the rundown, right? Oh, this guy even got plagued. Oh, that sucks. Friendly fire plague is a problem. Right? So this is all happening. Then this is happening. Lurkers burrow high ground. No detection. Here we go. Obs does show up. I think it's once these Lurkers die. Scourge, get the obs. Too late, though. Oh, man. That was just too late. Okay, so this is done. Long distance mining is happening for the Protoss. These guys run out. And then this is basically when the GG happens, right? This DT wanders in. Killer can't... There's the GG. Killer can't see this. He doesn't have any detection here. All he knows is that his army is sitting at 1 Lurker. I guess, is that the problem today? He's got a Lurker. And that's it. C'est ça. C'est ça. No other army units anywhere on the map. He's not winning this game with a Lurker and 100 minerals, right? I don't think so. Not with this army on the map. These guys regenerating some of their shields. Fair enough. What an incredible game there by Shuttle. Manages to pull it out at the end out of nowhere. What a GG. 269,000 points, 254,000 points in favor of Shuttle. Getting the win there. Kill death ratio 3-8 in favor of Killer, or the production ratio 7-2 in favor of Shuttle. And the outspend here is close to an up. Just a very, very close game overall. Fantastic showing by Shuttle. What a win. I might have to split that one off into its own stream, or its own post-alone standalone VOD for the channel, because that was awesome. Yeah, let me know if you think I should. That was fantastic.